Well, let's talk for a moment about social virtues. The inferior and the superior man is the title of the chapter I'm going to read. I'm rather flipping through some clips here, or rather little sayings and quotes from this book. This is The Wisdom of Confucius. Let's see, it's an old book. This book was my father's, and I inherited it from his few books that he had. It's a 1900 was the copyright here, so it's an old book, but it's in pretty good shape. Sitting on my shelf, and I flipped open randomly to a page, and I noticed that it had highlighter on it. And I thought, well, maybe I did that before I realized that the book's over 100 years old. I don't recall doing it, if I did, but this is a book 4, Social Virtue, Superior and Inferior Man. And this is just sayings of the master. So each line I read is just a separate saying or a line. And those who know Confucius' work, it's very simple and kind of funny. It has that Zen approach where, it's kind of a laughing, half jesting. But it says, sayings of the master. It is social good feeling that gives charm to a neighborhood. And where is the wisdom of those who choose an abode where it does not abide? Those who are without it cannot abide long, either in straitened or in happy circumstances. Those who possess it find contentment in it. Those who are wise go after it as men go after gain. Only they in whom it exists can have the right likings and dislikings for others. Where the will is set upon it, there will be no room for malpractices. Riches and honor are what men desire, but if they arrive at them by improper ways, they should not continue to hold them. Poverty and low estate are what men dislike, but if they arrive at such a condition by improper ways, they should not refuse it. Not even whilst he eats his meal will the superior man forget what he owes to his fellow men. Even in hurried leave-takings, even in moments of frantic confusion, he keeps true to this virtue. The faults of individuals are peculiar to their peculiar class and surroundings, and it is by observing their faults that one comes to understand the condition of their good feelings towards their fellows. One may hear the right way in the morning, and in the evening die. The scholar who is intent upon learning the right way, and who is yet ashamed of poor attire and poor food, is not worthy of being discoursed with. The masterly man's attitude to the world is not exclusively this or that. Whatsoever is right, to that he will have be a party. The masterly man has an eye to virtue, the common man to earthly things. The former has an eye to penalties for error, the latter to favor. When there is ability in a ruler to govern a country by adhering to the rules of propriety, and by kindly condescension, what is wanted more? Where the ability to govern thus is wanting, what has such a ruler to do with the rules of propriety? One should not be greatly concerned at not being in office, but rather about the requirements in oneself for such a standing. Neither should one be so much concerned at being unknown, but rather with seeking to become worthy of being known. Men of loftier mind manifest themselves in their equitable dealings, small-minded men in their going after gain. When you meet with men of worth, think how you may attain their level. When you see others of an opposite character, look within and examine yourself. Those who keep within restraints are seldom losers. To be slow to speak, but prompt to act, is the desire of the superior man. Virtue dwells not alone. She must have neighbors. An observation of Tzu Tzu. Officiousness in the service of princes leads to disgrace among friends, to estrangement. Just thought I'd share. Have a great day.